Go in the Mideast, then it could go, if it doesn't go in the Mideast, it's going to be in Wembley Stadium. It's as simple as that.
Are you able to host it in Wembley Stadium and give the fighters the purses that they want?
Well, certainly, maybe what they deserve, what's involved. I mean, I obviously can't compete with the money that the Mideast is prepared to pay.
Those are the words of Bob Arum, and let me counterpunch. See, people need to understand that Saudi Arabia deal should have happened. It should have happened in Saudi Arabia because the Saudis have money on top of money on top of money. Bob Arum is a very frugal promoter from the old school. You know, he's not really big on winning purse bids and shit like that. He doesn't really care about that because he knows that he's only gonna spend a certain amount of money. So as far as an undisputed fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, he admitted he cannot compete with that shit. So if you know, and he's telling you that he can't compete with it, that means Frank can. Like he said, if it's going to be in the Middle East or it's going to be at Wembley. But we can't compete with with Middle East, even being at Wembley. Okay? Yeah, it looks good, and a lot of people will show up at one time. It'll break a record. It'll probably be 110,000 people there, but that is not the market structure. That is not the target. The target is the site fees. The site fees that those fighters get for coming and fighting in the Middle East. And he's saying we can't compete with that. But how can they? You know, it had to be some type of Al Heyman style pay-per-view guarantee. But then, you know, I'm pretty sure it'll do good, very good. But will it do more than the guarantee for the fighters? That remains to be seen. And then the Bob is telling you that, hey, we can't compete with that shit. So take it over there. So that's a no-brainer. That should be everything that you need to know about anything concerning the comparison with Wembley and Saudi Arabia. But of course, that's why Alexander Usyk signed Skills Challenge, because he knows where the money is, because he's made a shitload of money there already. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Bob Arum admitting that they can't compete with Saudi Arabia's money. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!